Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another gaming PC build. In this video, we'll just be picking out the parts to build a computer. This will actually help you guys pick out the right parts that you need for your computer to build at home. So, let's jump right into it. But first off, my last video that I did just got 314 views, which is crazy for only having 15 subscribers. Sorry, 50. And this thing is still shooting straight up to the moon. Like, it hasn't plateaued once, except for down at the bottom a little bit. But, yeah, really good analytics. So yeah, I figured might as well just make a new one. It was fun, and I got a lot of views. So let's just scroll this up. Okay, so starting off from the bottom up, actually we'll start with the case. This is just a cheap little $750 budget gaming PC, that I tried to put together for you guys, if you have a lower budget. But for a $60 case, this thing looks pretty solid. The reviews are pretty good. I really like this case. Yeah, I just like it. It also looks pretty good. It has 420 millimeter ARGB fans. That's not bad. Yeah, it looks like a little more smaller size, but that'll do for a budget case. Moving on to the motherboard. This is just a cheap little $90 motherboard that I found. It is Asus, which I absolutely love this brand. A B450M AMD AM4 motherboard. Supports Ryzen 5000 series, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st gen Ryzen Micro ATX motherboard. Pretty good for $90, I'd say. It only has 2 RAM slots, which that's really all you need, if you're just making a budget computer. But now, moving on to, let's just go to the NVMe or SSD. Okay, so this thing is really good for, I think it was $54. Never mind, 37, even better. It's only a 512 gig NVMe, which you could spend an extra $40 and get a 1 terabyte for about 75 to $80. But this one I just decided to do because budget. But this thing has 3200 megabytes a second. That's not bad for only being $40. Honestly, I would choose this one if I'm building a budget computer and selling it. But yeah, that's what I'd go with. And the cooler, I did show this in my last build. But the Thermalrite Peerless Assassin 120 SE ARGB fan CPU cooler. This thing is very good for the price of $34. This is what I would use in every single PC that I build. This thing cools a Ryzen 5 7600 just fine. It's great, guys. And those Ryzen chips get pretty hot, out of experience. But, yeah, it's 120 millimeter dual fan. So yeah, pretty good. We'll go on to the graphics card last, because that's the best one. But now our RAM, 32 gig of DDR4 RAM. It's 3600 megahertz, which isn't bad. I have DDR4 RAM. I think mine is a little higher, but this is pretty good for being this price. You can also edit these if you want. You can make it white, anything really. But yeah, really solid RAM, I'd say. And power supply, CPU, okay. Moving on to the power supply, this is a Thermaltake Smart 500 watt 80 plus white power supply. This thing, so you definitely don't want to cheap out on your power supply. I've learned from experience by building some. But you also don't need to spend a crap ton of money on like these huge power supplies. If you're running an RTX 4060 Ti, you only need like 750 to 800 watts. So yeah, this'll do for our build. I would upgrade this in the future if you're planning on upgrading graphics cards and CPUs and all that. But for right now, you should be good. And for 39 bucks, I'd say that's a really good deal. And the CPU is second to last. This is a great budget CPU for 150 bucks. It's also 53% off, which is really good. 8-core, 16-thread, Ryzen 7 5700X. This thing is really good. Over 2,000 bought in the past month. That's actually a pretty high number. I was not expecting that much. But, yeah, I've already used this in a few of my builds, that I've built some friends of mine, and, some friends of mine have these in computers that I repair for them. But moving on to the last part is the graphics card. The NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti. This is a very good graphics card. I also did find it. Right now, it says that I'll save 194 bucks. Because it's normally 464. That's kind of crazy right now, so I do recommend buying this before Black Friday or Cyber Monday. This is a absolute steal of a deal right now. Like, I might just buy 4 of these just to keep them. Yeah, it's also Asus dual fan, so Asus makes really solid graphics cards. I don't recommend buying Gigabyte or Zotac gaming graphics cards. Asus, XFX, Sapphire, those are all really solid brands for GPUs. So yeah, this is a very good, I think it's actually, yeah, 736 bucks plus tax, maybe 760 bucks. But yeah, this is a really solid gaming PC for this price. So if you're looking to build a gaming PC for under 800 bucks, I highly recommend checking out some of these parts. You don't have to use all of them, but I do recommend at least some of them. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you liked it, make sure to subscribe for more content just like this. And yeah, have a good one, guys. See you later.